Hey y'all, Joe The Plumber here. It's been a rough day. Got up, got some supplies. Then I went over to Miss Smith's with my wife, and we held a proper funeral for her Chihuahua, or what was left of it. You know, when you get that snake going up in that pipe, it's a little rude, but we. We had a proper funeral for her. She doesn't have a husband, nobody to lean on. So me and my wife went over there. But after I left, I got so depressed, I just came home and went to bed. Started drinking. Anyway, and before I get too far into this, I don't like violence. Don't like it. I don't recommend it. I don't support it. I don't support insurrections, and I don't support burning down targets. That being said, I'm talk about hypocrites today, and not hypocrites like when you're out there drinking with your buddies on July 4th, and you've had 1 6-pack, and you get your 6-year-old son to drive up to the store and get you another one, and when he gets back, he says, "Now, can I have one for getting you beer?" And you say, "No, son, you can't have a beer, and don't ever let me talk you into driving again. Don't do as I say. Don't do as I do. Yeah, don't do as I do. Do as I say." And I'm a hypocrite. We're all hypocrites, like I said, we're all square. But anyway, I went and I listened to that speech Donald Trump did before the insurrection and all those 74 million terrorists stormed the Capitol building. And I listened to it the other day because I started thinking, I keep seeing the media accusing Donald Trump of saying all these things and starting to riot. But I don't see him backing it up with any proof. So I went through there, and the most enraging thing he said was, "Peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard." Whew. I have flashbacks to 1993 Charlotte, North Carolina Metrolina Arena Fairgrounds. First day, first band of the day there at Lollapalooza was Rage Against the Machine. Zach De La Rookie. You want to talk about inciting riots? That dude could do it if he wanted to. Freedom! Yeah, F you, I won't do it, you tell me. He could start a riot. But anyway, Nancy said one time a few years ago that she doesn't even know why there aren't uprisings all over the country. Maybe there will be. I know what she meant by uprisings. Maybe I don't know. It's one little marble bouncing around. Anyway, Donny Deutsch said our democracy was under siege and people should start taking to the streets. This is a dictator. This is not something to analyze anymore. This is something, oh well, good day for Trump. This is frightening stuff. Take it to the streets. Taking it to the streets. Anyway, Anna Presley says, there needs to be unrest in the streets for as long as there's unrest in our lives. I agree. Anyway, I don't agree. My favorite one is that meathead Cuomo who claims to be a journalist. He says, "Please show me where it says protesters are supposed to be polite and listen, peaceful." He said, "Because I can show you that outraged citizens are what made this country what she is and led to any major milestone." I don't know. He seems pretty upset now that them 74 million terrorists took over the Capitol building. Nicole Wallace she told Jeb that he should have punched Donald Trump after the debate. He should have punched him in the face. Maybe she didn't mean punch. Maybe what she really meant was just give him a little good game tap on the tuchus. Again, it's one marble that rolls around up here. I don't know. I don't really understand the English language too much. But my favorite one is Maxine Waters. You know what she said one time? She said, "Let's make sure we show up wherever we have to show up. And if you see somebody from that cabinet, not like the cabinet in your kitchen, but like the people that work directly for Donald Trump," she says, "and if you see anybody from the cabinet in a restaurant, in a department store, or gasoline station, you get out and create a crowd, and you push back on them, and you tell them they're not welcome anymore anywhere." I don't know. That's just a polite way of saying we don't like you, I guess. She's not, being a hypocrite or anything, because Donald Trump said, "Peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard." Anyway, I just think it's funny how people get outraged. I don't support what happened. Let's get that straight. I do not support what happened. I don't support the targets that was burned down last year either over George Floyd. I don't support the fact that there was numerous people died. There's some dude up there in the Summer Love Zone in Seattle, he got shot. And then there was a cop in Las Vegas. Got shot in the back of the head because somebody was pissed off about George Floyd. I don't know. I don't remember Lindsey Graham speaking up too much about that. I know the other day he was on fire going, I've tried to help. I'm done. Where were you then, Lindsey? Don't be a hypocrite. But anyway, I want you to see how they celebrate New Year's Eve up there in Portland. You didn't, I know, because Nicole Wallace didn't cover it, and neither did the New York Times. What do they cover anyway, unless it's fantasy stuff? But anyway, yeah, they went out and decided it's a good day to throw Molotov cocktails at police departments. I don't know. It's probably Donald Trump's fault. Last I heard, Donald Trump brought the first slave over. He's the reason Civil War ever happened. Donald Trump's fault. He was actually Hitler in disguise. That was Donald Trump. Can you believe that? But anyway, yeah, these people, they're crazy. Oh, there's one other thing. Do you remember, I think it was May 30th of last year. It's the day before Donald Trump went and did his photo op at the church they burned down. Those weren't the Proud Boys. Not again that I support the Proud Boys or the white supremacists or the Antifas or the Black Panthers. Who the hell ever's over there on those extremes? But do you remember May 30th last year? They were throwing Molotov cocktails at the White House. And they rushed Donald Trump down to the bunker, and all the news was like, hey, Donald Trump's hiding out in the bunker. He's so scared. Speaking of Lindsey, oh my. I think he went to the bunker the other day. But anyway, it's not making light of the situation. I'm really not. I just think it's funny. Hypocrite. But anyway, yeah, they started throwing Molotov cocktails at the White House, had to rush the President of the United States to the basement, and they injured 30 Secret Service agents in that. Do you remember all the news coverage on that? 30 Secret Service agents. Do you remember that coverage? I bet you don't. A lot of people, a lot of these hypocrites, they got this magical power of being a hypocrite and so they have a selective memory. But anyway, I just thought I'd point that out. And then they went down and burned that church down, but it's all right. I heard somebody say, hey, it's okay to burn a Target down. They can build it back. Well, with that mentality, let's burn the whole damn country down. We can build it back, right? But anyway, that's about all I got to say. But I do think it's suspicious. I heard today, and I'm not forming an opinion yet. I'll give you a pro tip. Something breaks on the news, everybody, about Donald Trump, the racist, the praise, whatever. Give it a few days, because you usually find the truth out, and it really wasn't exactly what they told you. But anyway, I'm starting to see that these idiots that stormed the Capitol building, they were already down there while Donald Trump was up there saying peacefully and patriotic. And I think they might have already started insurrecting the place before he was through with the speech. So I don't know how that speech... Maybe he's that smart, though. Maybe he telepathically sent that speech to those people before he gave it. I don't know. But I don't... If that's true, and I don't know if that's true, how did they get in there? How did his speech incite such a riot if they were already rioting while he was speaking? And they're, 30-minute walk? I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. Nobody likes a hypocrite. Joe the Plumber told you so.